Hey guys, this is Martin. Today I will compare two movies. One is The Shape of Water. One was the most famous monster movie in 2017. The other one is Amelie in 2001, a film about French romantic story. But why I put them together, just believe everything exists with a reason. Now let's see what's going on with these two films. The Shape of Water is a story happening in Cold War period. A deaf girl, Eliza, worked as a cleaner for the government's lab. One day, there's a mysterious jar has been sent to the lab, and Eliza met the creature in the jar and fell in love with him. And she tried to help the creature get out of the lab, to help him to get back of the nature. Amelie is a love story about a girl, Amelie, who found a metal box in her apartment, and she tried to find the owner of the box. The finding process forced her to meet and contact with different people. It also led her to meet Nino, and fell in love with weird and mysterious boy. Firstly, both movies has very similar color to express the tone, so they can produce similar feelings. What does that mean? Let's do an example. Color turns red, you can just feel hot. And of course, blue is cold. Green can make you feel sick, just like ew. And the yellow can make you feel like it's old and old. For both films, the director chose the green as main color. It is not to make you feel sick. Okay, it might be. But the green actually can let you feel mysterious. In Amelie, the mystery can be Amelie's emotion, what she's planning, and what she's looking for from the people live around her. For The Shape of Water, the mystery can be the monster itself, and what will be the fate of the monster and Eliza, the main female character of the movie, what the end would like. However, to make the main character outstanding, the both directors used some little tricks of the color. In the Design Color series, red is the opposite color with green, so they would make a strong comparison. Let's look back at the film. And let's see the other one. See, you might just pay more attention to the director's smart arrangement. Not only the color, the light can also make different. Why The Shape of Water was in genre of panic, but Amelie was not. One reason can be there's a monster and really bad person in The Shape of Water. Another reason can be the most images of The Shape of Water was darker than the Amelie. The brightness usually will make people to feel more relaxing. That's the reason why we are more nervous when we watch The Shape of Water. After the filming techniques, let's talk about the plot itself. Personally, I still think there's a lot of similarities in both films. As I mentioned before, both films have the mystery through the whole story. At this point, I want to talk about what is mystery, fear, and monsters. What's the relationship between them? Mystery is something people don't know or understand. When humans see the figures they don't understand, they usually will have fear, and be afraid of things out of their knowledge area. The things they can't take control. Then we call these things as monsters. Then we watch The Shape of Water. Is the creature under the water the only monster in the film? I don't think so. Eliza, the deaf girl, she lived in pain because nobody could understand her until the presence of the creature from the water. Giles, an old gay man in the film, seemed to have been abandoned by society, not only because of his sexual orientation, but also because of his job, a painter. Less people could enjoy his art. Zelda, the black woman in the film, her husband didn't know how to appreciate what Zelda did for him, for the family. In some people's eyes, they were all monsters didn't being understand. In Amelie and Nino all seemed like freaks by their hobbies and behaviors, and some of their personalities are all from their growing environment. Are they wrong for what they did? I don't think so. After watching the films, I think their strangeness and unpredictable creative thinking made the story actually very romantic. The monster, fear, and the mystery series all reflect the social phenomena that people wear tinted spectacles when they view the group of people or figures they don't understand. And these movies unconsciously influenced people's attitudes by showing these different people's thinking, and they need to be treated fairly. Since there are a lot of similarities between The Shape of Water and Emily, there are a lot of people in the internet questioned Gilmore, the director of The Shape of Water, whether he copied the style of the Emily. They both have the normal department, painter, and quite weird characters, and they all show kind of romantic and artistic lifestyle. However, in my personal opinion, it's more like imitate rather than copy. Even there are a lot of similar elements, you can still tell they are in a different genre. One can be scary and one is not. In digital times, artworks are more storyable and shareable in the internet. More people get the chance to create their novel, music, film. However, I believe there's an upper limit for the human to create new art pieces without repeat. Some movies, like The Shape of Water, they can be the product of the recreation and the combination with the work before. However, it doesn't influence it is a great work or not. The real copy I saw in the characters they have the same characteristics, and they try to do the same motion, and even they have the same conversation, which kind of make an embarrassing situation. For The Shape of Water, say it in a more polite way. It's like an homage to the previous work. It's not saying people should stop being creative, but I'm saying referencing other works should not be the main point for the audience to judge its quality. We should focus more on our personal feelings and how well the filming, editing skills the director used, and how the film narrates the story itself.
Just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, for haven't I told you so? You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name